Hello, and thank you for taking the time to view this short video today. We understand the frustration that can result when your Oilmatic system is not functioning normally. However, getting your system back up and running can often be accomplished with a few easy steps that you can do for yourself. If you're not getting any response at the dipstick, meaning you can't drain or fill your fryers, the most likely reason is the system has lost power. This can be due to any number of reasons. This video will take you through the steps needed to restore power to your system. Please follow all the steps outlined in the video in the order they are presented. First, let's start at the control box. This is usually found near your oil tanks. The outside of the control box has a red power light and a high oil light. If both the power light and high oil light are on, your system has power. However, you cannot use your system because the waste tank is full. This is a safety feature built into the system to prevent a waste tank overflow. If this is the case, please call 877 Safe Oil to schedule a waste oil pickup. If the power light is on and the high oil light is off, then the problem is not power. You can stop this video and move on to the next troubleshooting video in the menu. Proceed with this video if the power light is off. The first thing to check is the emergency stop button. This is the large red button on the outside of the control box. To reset the emergency stop button, first push the button in. Next, pull the button back out. On some control panels, pulling the button out will require a twist to the right. If this brings the red power light back on, stop this video and test your system. If resetting the emergency stop button did not restore power, we'll need to move on to checking the electrical breakers. The control box contains breakers for the various electrical components of the system. These are the same type of breakers you would find in your home electrical panel. Let's check if any of them have been tripped. Inside, you will see 2 rows of breakers. Jiggle each breaker and make sure it is in the up or on position. There is one exception to this. If your control box is the type that is screwed closed and required a screwdriver to open it, then all of the breakers need to be in the up position except for the one on the bottom row furthest to the left. This one, for this type of control box, needs to be in the down position. If resetting the breakers brings the power light back on, you can stop this video and test your system. If the power light remains off after resetting the breakers, the last thing to check is the outlet that the control box is plugged into. First, find the outlet where the control box is plugged in. This is often close to the control box, but not necessarily depending on the layout of your location. Once you have found the outlet, make sure the plug is fully in the receptacle. Next, let's check if the receptacle has power coming to it. Many of the Oilmatic plugs have a light built into them. If the light is on, then you know the receptacle has power. If this is the case, you can stop the video and call 877 Safe Oil for assistance. If the light is off or there is no light on the plug, we'll need to test the outlet. First, plug in another item like a cell phone, radio, or vacuum to see if it receives power. If it is receiving power but the Oilmatic system still is not, then you'll need to call 877 Safe Oil for assistance. If there is no power at the outlet, it could be due to a built-in breaker or a built-in GFI breaker in the outlet. If the outlet has a reset button on it, press it all the way in to reset it. Then check if this restored power to the outlet. If this does not restore power or there is no GFI built in, you will need to check the building breaker that controls this outlet and see if it is tripped. If you are unable to restore power to this outlet, you will need to have an electrician look into the problem. In the meantime, you can plug the Oilmatic system into another outlet that you know is working. In some cases, an extension cord will be needed. Once power is flowing again to the Oilmatic system, you can stop this video and test your system. Thank you again for taking the time to view this video and learning the easy steps you can take to keep power flowing to your system and oil flowing into your fryers.